All right, so as you can see, we got apple pie filling, whipped cream. We're frying a corn tortilla. Here we go, let's build it. You got a little bit of salt, of course, on a freshly fried shell. It's necessary. And then we put some cinnamon and sugar on top of it. So this is like my churro. If you're familiar with a churro, it's a cinnamon and sugar fried pastry of Mexican descent, I believe. Could be just, somewhere in South America, but they're delicious. Right? So that's my my shell for structure, as I like to call it. Next, we did our tortilla. That's my cream cheese filling with cinnamon, vanilla, and powdered sugar. So it's kind of like a cheesecake filling almost. And there's our apple pie filling right there. It's just some caramelized apples. What are they? I forget what kind of apples they were. They weren't Granny Smith. They were Fiji apples or something. So you saw we did the 2 layers. Now we added the shell, and then we're going to add the apples again. So we're doing a reverse of the of the layering here. So the apple pie filling on top of our churro shell, and that was on top of the bed of the cream, and then we put the cream cheese spread on the the little shell that I use as the topper, and we all know why that happens that way. And then we put that on there, and then we fold it up. If you're following me, this is day 5 of anything can be made into a crunch wrap. And I firmly believe that. And so today we were out all day, but I wanted to make something, so I did a dessert for you guys tonight. So out of flour tortillas, we made a churro apple pie filling, cream cheese filling dessert. And here we are waiting it down and toasting it. Look at the color of the caramelization. Came out great. I sprinkled some cinnamon and sugar on top of it and was done. And early on in the video, if you saw, I made some fresh whipped cream with heavy cream, vanilla, and powdered sugar. And why people buy whipped cream in the first place is beyond me. It's so easy to make at home. And so we always just whip it up whenever we feel like it. You can see there, here's the fresh whipped cream going down. And a little bit of a garnish. I'm not big on garnishing, but tonight, the hell with it. We did it. We had some blueberries and fresh strawberries, and we put them on there. And goddamn, man, this thing was delicious. I thought it might be a little savory because of the corn tortilla and the flour tortilla, but you add enough sugar and cinnamon to it, and it's sweet as can be.